Maya and Alex met at a comic convention. Maya was dressed as her favorite superhero, Starbright. Alex was a walking, talking robot from his favorite comic book. They were both 10 years old. They both loved comics. It was like destiny.
I love your costume.
Yours too. I've never seen anyone pull off a robot costume so well.
They spent the whole day together. They explored the convention, marveled at the artwork, and shared their favorite comic book moments. By the end of the day, they were inseparable. Best friends forever. Time flew by, as it often does when you're young and carefree. Maya and Alex went from awkward middle schoolers to self-conscious teenagers, navigating the confusing and often turbulent waters of adolescence. High school brought new friends and new interests, pulling them in different directions. They found themselves immersed in new social circles and activities. Maya discovered her passion for art and joined the art club, where she spent countless hours sketching and painting, losing herself in the world of colors and creativity. Alex, on the other hand, found his voice in the debate team. He thrived on the intellectual challenge and the thrill of a well-argued point. Their paths rarely crossed anymore. They didn't see each other as often, and when they did, it was usually in passing, a quick wave or a nod. Maya missed their comic book adventures, the times they would sit for hours, lost in the pages of their favorite stories. She missed their shared jokes, the ones that only they found funny. She missed Alex's laugh, his presence, the way he made everything seem a little brighter. One day, as she was walking down the hallway, Maya saw Alex from a distance. He looked different, taller, his hair was longer, and he carried himself with a newfound confidence. But his eyes still lit up when he saw her, just like they used to.
Hey Maya! Long time no see. His voice was warm, familiar, and it brought back a flood of memories.
Hey, Alex, she smiled, feeling a mix of happiness and nostalgia. Yeah, it has been a while. They both nodded, acknowledging the time that had passed.
They chatted for a bit, catching up on each other's lives, sharing stories of their new experiences and the paths they had taken. They promised to hang out soon, to not let so much time pass before their next meeting. But life got in the way. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months. The promise, like so many others, was swallowed by the relentless march of time. Summer arrived, bringing a wave of heat and a break from school. Maya was browsing online when she saw an ad. The annual Comic-Con was back in town. A wave of nostalgia washed over her. She knew what she had to do.
Remember Comic-Con?
Of course I do. How could I forget?
Well, it's back in town. We have to go.
I'm in.
Section 4. A World of Their Own. The convention hall buzzed with energy. Costumed attendees thronged the aisles, vendors hawked their wares, and the air crackled with excitement. Maya and Alex were back in their element.
They spent the day immersed in the world of comics. We attended panels, met our favorite artists, and even participated in a cosplay contest.
We laughed, we reminisced, and we reconnected.
As they walked out of the convention center that evening, exhausted but exhilarated, Maya realized something. Their shared love of comics was more than just a hobby. It was a bond that transcended time and distance. Section 5. Winter Blues. Winter break arrived, bringing with it a familiar chill. The air was crisp and the ground was blanketed in a thick layer of snow. The world outside looked like a scene from a snow globe, but the cold seeped into every corner, making it hard to feel warm. The holidays were approaching, but Maya felt a pang of sadness. Despite the festive lights and cheerful decorations, something was missing. She couldn't shake the feeling of loneliness that crept in with the winter winds. She hadn't seen Alex since Comic-Con. The memories of their time together at the convention were vivid, filled with laughter and shared excitement over their favorite comics. But now those memories felt distant, like a dream she couldn't quite grasp. Their lives had once again diverged, pulling them in different directions. Alex had moved to a new city for work, and Maya stayed behind, trying to find her own path. The distance between them felt like an insurmountable barrier.
One evening, while scrolling through social media, I stumbled upon Alex's profile. It had been months since they last spoke, and seeing his name brought a rush of emotions. Curiosity got the better of me, and I clicked on his latest post. He had posted a photo of himself at a local coffee shop surrounded by stacks of comic books. He looked happy. The familiar sight of comic books brought back a flood of memories, and I couldn't help but smile. A wave of warmth spread through me. It was as if the cold winter air had been replaced by a comforting embrace. The sight of Alex enjoying something we both loved made the distance between us seem a little less daunting. I realized that even though we were miles apart, our shared passion for comics still connected us. It was a bond that distance couldn't break, a thread that kept us linked despite the miles. It was a comforting thought. In that moment, I knew that no matter where life took us, we would always have our shared memories and love for comics to bring us back together. The winter blues didn't seem so overwhelming anymore.
Section 6. Spring Forward. Spring blossomed, bringing with it the promise of new beginnings. Maya was accepted into art school. Alex was heading off to college on a debate scholarship. They were both excited about their futures, but also a little apprehensive.
Before we parted ways, we made a pact. We would always make time for each other no matter how busy our lives became.
We would always have Comic Con and our shared love of comics to bring us back together.
Section 7. The Unbreakable Bond. Years passed and the seasons changed, but one thing remained constant: the bond between Maya and Alex. Maya became a successful comic book artist, her talent blossoming with each passing year. Her work was celebrated for its vibrant characters and imaginative storylines, capturing the hearts of readers everywhere. Her comics were not just stories. They were worlds where readers could lose themselves, filled with adventures, emotions, and lessons that resonated deeply. Alex, on the other hand, pursued a career in law. He became a skilled lawyer, known for his unwavering dedication to justice and equality. In the courtroom, his voice was a powerful tool, advocating for those who needed it most.
Life had taken us on different paths, but our bond remained unbreakable. Despite the miles and the years, we stayed connected, our friendship growing stronger with each challenge we faced. We still made time for each other, catching up over video calls, sharing our latest projects, and offering support and encouragement. These calls were our lifeline, a way to bridge the distance and stay involved in each other's lives. And of course, meeting up for Comic Con every year was a tradition we cherished. It was a time to celebrate our shared passions, to dress up in cosplay, and to immerse ourselves in the world of comics and creativity.
Maya and Alex's story is a testament to the enduring power of shared passions. Their love for comics and justice not only defined their careers, but also strengthened their friendship. It's a reminder that no matter where life takes us, the things we love and the people we share them with have the power to connect us. Always. Whether through a shared hobby, a heartfelt conversation, or a yearly tradition, these connections are the threads that weave the fabric of our lives. For more heartfelt stories like this one, share with your friends and subscribe to Shark Daddy Mako today.